Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on my face. I'm pretty sure that if you clicked on this, then that means that you're pregnant. And I think, 4 months. 4 months. 4 weeks. I am 4 weeks pregnant, I think. I'll know for sure once I get an ultrasound, but I think I'm about 4 weeks, 4.5. Somewhere around there, maybe 5. I'm not sure. Who knows? Not something in my mouth. So I had just found out about a week ago that I am pregnant, and this will be my second child. I have a 6-year-old. She'll be 7 by the time the baby's born. And I'm pretty excited. I tested 2 days after my period was due because it wasn't coming, and I felt a little bit of nausea. So that was a little bit kind of like a clue to me that something was going on. I usually don't go anywhere past 2 days late. So I tested and it came out negative. I had bloating. I was a little bit sleepy, a little bit more than usual. I was pretty sleepy and I had a little bit of nausea, but it wasn't something major. And since I got negative, I kind of thought, okay, well then I guess it's just, just wait. 2 more days passed by, so it's 4 days after my period. Took another test, still negative. And I kind of knew, I was like, okay, and I'm getting more sleepy. I was getting more sleepy, bloated, and just a little bit of like baby headaches. Like they weren't major headaches, but they were just kind of like something that just Then I finally tested again 6 days after my period was due, and I got a super faint positive. So this one here was the one I took on the 17th, and I took this in the afternoon, like midday, and of course it was super faint. Even 6 days after my period was due, I still get a really faint, which makes me think that I ovulated very late. So this was the one I took on the 17th of March. As you can see, the negative, I guess it's the test line, the really dark one. Yeah, the test line is really dark, and then you can faintly see there the other line. So then I saw this one, and I wanted to be ultra mega sure, so I tested the next day. I think it was like at 5 in the morning, because I woke up at 5, had to go to the bathroom. I was like, might as well, whatever. Took this one the next day, 3/18, and this one's a little bit darker, slightly, not that much of a difference. I was positive. After I saw the second one, I was like, okay, it's positive. And yeah, you'll see this guy here in all of my videos. This is like my boogaloo. He should be in all my pregnancy videos. He's gonna be watching. You still have a sticker on your ear. Or you still have this little thing on your ear. Let me get it. Oh, poking at it. Ow, my back. Oh, my back. Current signs right now, or current pregnancy signs right now, are fatigue. I have a lot of fatigue, and I haven't had any nausea so far. At least, I haven't had any nausea since I found out that I was pregnant. Boobs are definitely growing. They're very sensitive, especially like the nipple area. Like it just hurts. Like I'm a B, a 32B, so I'm pretty, I don't have big old boobs or whatever. But now they're just kind of like, they feel like they're like locked in there, like they're about to burst out. So they're very sensitive. They're getting bigger. And I am bloated a lot more. I wake up every night. It's like a routine now. I don't know why. I wake up every night kind of around the same time just to go pee. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to cut out water 2 hours before I go to sleep, or 3 hours, so that I'm not waking up every single night just to go to the bathroom. And I get frequent headaches. frequent headaches are something that has been it's like every day I get like this little baby headache in my head. It's kind of like not something that's like a major headache, but it's just kind of like a creeping headache. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the one that's just kind of like lingering there all day, just ready just for any stress that you get, it's ready to just poof, and you'll get like a huge major headache. um and also, one pregnancy sign that is very, very, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but before I found out I was pregnant, I think I was 4 days late, and I had sneezed. And usually I sneeze and fine, sneeze. I sneezed and I got a very sharp pain in my uterus. And it's kind of like you have to quinge and like hunch over and like hold it so that it's not that bad. I got that when I was pregnant with my daughter, where I would sneeze and I had to kind of like if I knew I was gonna sneeze, I had to kind of like prepare myself. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sneeze, and I had to like quinch a little bit so that it wouldn't hurt. And when I had sneezed the other day, I got that pain, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I was like, maybe that's really, really strange. I didn't know what to think about it. So then I think it was the next day, again, I sneezed and I got that sharp pain again. And I was like, oh, okay. I really do think that I'm pregnant, because this is not something that happens at all. Like, this is not a normal thing. I don't know if anybody else gets that when they're pregnant. My sister's the same way. She's pregnant now too. She's 16 weeks. And she also gets that when she sneezes, like she gets like that pain down there. And she had asked her doctor if that was normal. The doctor said yes, it was normal. It's nothing to worry about as long as you're not bleeding and stuff like that. So that's kind of like the first thing that I definitely knew. I was like, holy cow, like I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. Another pregnancy sign that I have, or I guess you could say pregnancy sign, is like acne. Like I've been breaking out. Like that's the thing, like I don't break out. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of like acne, nothing serious, but I had like major breakout. Like it just looked like a planet just came out on the side of my head or the side of my face. And it was just horrible. Like I hated my teen years. I used to get like big old zits like right here or like here. You guys know what I'm talking about, like the big ones that like pop up here and it just hurts to touch it. Okay. So yeah, I usually have a really clear face, but before I found out I was pregnant, I also like started breaking out like everywhere, like my back a little bit and my face, and I was just kind of like, oh, what's going on? Like, why am I breaking out? Oh, I just want to get my menstruation and get it over with. I'm not the type of person that breaks out during their menstruation or nothing. I don't hardly ever break out, ever, during menstruation, not during menstruation, whatever. I just don't. I don't know why. So yeah, when I saw that I was like breaking out like a lot, I was like, okay, like something for real is up. The last one that I feel right now currently is a pressure in my uterus. Like, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure the other pregnant women kind of maybe understand this one, is that you kind of, even though you're so early, you just feel like pressure down there. Like, I don't mean down there, but I mean in your uterus. Like, you just kind of feel like something's in there, which something is in there. But, when you're not pregnant, you just, you don't even notice. Like, whatever, you don't feel anything. But when you're pregnant, or like even before I found out I was pregnant, I felt pressure. I think it was the day before I found out. Like, I felt like, I was like, why do I feel so much pressure? Like, I feel like, something's just up. And that's your body telling you that something is going on. Even before you find out that you're pregnant, your body is, already working in process. And it is kind of like telling you in certain ways, your body knows what's going on. And it's kind of like ways of telling you that, hey, something's going on, something's up. And, it's just your body's way of telling you that you're pregnant. So yeah, that's all. That's really right now all the symptoms I've had. I will be doing every week updates for every week, and I will also do vlogs along the way, kind of like shopping vlogs and my doctor vlogs, and I want to record when I go and get my first ultrasound, and I also want to do some maybe fitness and nutrition videos as well along with this pregnancy. So right now I think I'm about 4 weeks, 4.5, maybe 5. I don't know for sure when I get the ultrasound, but I'm not 6 weeks as I thought I was. So I will show you a quick little belly shot, which I don't know, you guys want to see my belly right now is mostly just bloated. So what you're going to see right now is mostly a bloated belly, but people like to see what you look like before you get pregnant and big. So I'll show you guys real quick here. My boobies out of the way. So this here is a front view of my belly, my stomach. Okay, and then this here is the side. Okay, side view. Not really much, except for more, like I said, it's just mostly bloating. My uterus is like down here anyway. So here. And then these are my stretchies from my daughter, my pregnancy with my daughter. Yeah, that's just kind of it right there. Like I said, it's mostly bloated. I ate some blueberries and a mini dark piece of chocolate because I always have to have my dark chocolate. Very small piece though. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And I hope to see you guys in my next coming videos during this whole pregnancy. So yeah, thanks a lot. Mwah. Bye.